Ancient Egypt is one of the world's oldest and most remarkable civilizations, which rose up as a dominant power in the ancient world during the period known as the Old Kingdom. The emergence of ancient Egypt as a superpower can be attributed to several factors. One of the most important was its strategic location. Egypt's location at the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and Europe made it an important center of trade and commerce. The Nile River, which runs through the heart of Egypt, was also an important factor in the country's growth and prosperity. The river provided water for irrigation, which allowed the Egyptians to cultivate crops on a large scale, and also facilitated transportation and trade. According to the Bible, Joseph provided a prophetic foresight about a global famine and designed a plan for crop storage schemes. Egypt stored plenty of food during the 7 years of plenty, and during the world famine, it became a significant source of foreign exchange. Egypt became a prosperous nation since people from other countries flocked there to buy food. Due to their superior economic position, they gained a competitive edge and rose to become a major power in ancient times. Another important factor in the rise of ancient Egypt was its highly centralized government. The pharaohs, who were believed to be divine beings, held absolute power over the land and the people. They controlled the army, the economy, and the administration, which allowed them to maintain a strong and stable government. The Egyptians were also renowned for their advanced knowledge and technology. They developed sophisticated techniques for irrigation, agriculture, architecture, and medicine, which enabled them to build impressive monuments such as the pyramids, temples, and tombs. Their knowledge of mathematics and astronomy was also highly advanced, which allowed them to create accurate calendars and predict astronomical events. Finally, religion played a crucial role in the rise of ancient Egypt as a superpower. The Egyptians believed that the pharaohs were the embodiment of the gods on earth, and that their power was essential for the well-being of the kingdom. The pharaohs used religion to justify their rule and to maintain the loyalty of the people, which helped to ensure the stability of the state. Overall, the rise of ancient Egypt as a superpower was the result of a combination of factors, including its strategic location, centralized government, advanced knowledge and technology, and powerful religious beliefs. These factors allowed the Egyptians to build a highly prosperous and stable civilization that lasted for thousands of years. The fall of ancient Egypt as a superpower was a gradual process that occurred over several centuries and was the result of a combination of internal and external factors. Egypt experienced a significant loss during the time of Moses. As a result of the 10 plagues, Egypt was severely shaken by the loss of lives and property because the country had to be rebuilt. They did prosper despite the tremblings, but other peculiar circumstances emerged. One of the major internal factors was the decline in the power of the pharaohs. Over time, the pharaohs became less powerful and the central government became less effective, which led to a decline in the country's stability and prosperity. This was due in part to economic factors, such as over-reliance on the Nile and the decline of trade, as well as political factors such as weak rulers and corruption within the government. External factors also contributed to the decline of ancient Egypt as a superpower. One of the most significant were the invasions by foreign powers such as the Hyksos, Assyrians, and Persians. These invasions weakened Egypt's military power and disrupted its economy, which led to further internal instability. Another external factor was the rise of new trading routes and centers of power, such as Greece and Rome. These new powers challenged Egypt's dominance in trade and commerce, which further weakened the country's economy and political power. Additionally, cultural and social changes within Egypt also contributed to its decline. The rise of new religions, such as Christianity and Islam, challenged the traditional religious beliefs of ancient Egypt and eroded the power of the pharaohs. Social unrest and rebellions also contributed to the decline of the country's stability and power. Overall, the fall of ancient Egypt as a superpower was a complex and multifaceted process that occurred over several centuries and was the result of a combination of internal and external factors. Despite its decline, however, ancient Egypt remains one of the most remarkable and influential civilizations in human history. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Kindly subscribe for more contents like this. Till we meet again, stay connected.